keep it low, pro. These niggas out here so cutthroat. Mad by the bitch that I been po. Now you wanna snitch to the po. I can't deal with them photo. I be on the move like a photo. Hating on the niggas a no. Getting to the paper here for show though. The Glock stay on me like a logo. Just so you in this we know so. Trap all day with that snow though. Cause I'm feeling love.
Yo, what up people? It's your boy ThaLiveKing coming at you with another video. And in this video is pretty much an experimental video. I'm not going to talk too much, but basically in this video what I did was I went through the roster of the 76ers and the Detroit Pistons and I turned down the draw foul rating just to see, you know, if the game is going to start thinking when certain collision starts happening. Because if you played the game, you realize that certain situations, the game would feel like there would be some suction, but the game would slow down, and it's like the game is thinking about whether it should call a foul or whether it should not call a foul. And I just wanted to see if there was some kind of you know, conflict there. So if you look at the gameplay is fine. Like, I didn't feel like I was sucked into any animations after doing this. I'm going to go back and try to play with a few other teams in the regular mode just to see if there's some, you know, if it holds truth. But this game, it was actually pretty flawless. Like, I always feel that there's something in the rating system that causes certain situations in the game to play the way it does, and it leads to a lot of inconsistencies in the gameplay. So this is just a continuation of my experiment with player ratings in NBA Live 19, and let me know what you guys think about the gameplay. I'm gonna probably do more ratings just to see if there's any other type of things I can come up with, but overall the gameplay was fine, man. Like I did bump up the actual foul sliders just so that there's some kind of balance and there's some calls that are being called in the game, but overall the game felt pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Enjoy the gameplay.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
McConnell. Jumper's good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Detroit's ball. Jackson. And he buries it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Embiid. McConnell. To Embiid. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Down to 5 on the 24th. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Kennard. He was hacked. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Drummond. Fires the three. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Simmons brings the ball up court. Sizing up the defense. Simmons to Redick. And the rebound taken in by Jackson. Here comes the screen. Jackson. That no good. Off the mark. To Simmons. Shot from the lane won't go. to Reggie Jackson. Runner here, won't go. And scores, plus the foul. Andre Drummond is going to the line where he's gotten better as a shooter and a chance at three. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Andre Drummond at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Missed the foul shot. Count the bucket for two.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Here comes the screen. Jackson to Griffin. From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Kennard to Jackson. Tosses. Drummond. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Detroit Pistons, number 7, Stanley Johnson. Into the game for Philadelphia, number 20.
Sixers have the basketball. Trying to cash in. Shot by Fultz, no good. Jackson with it. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lays it up and in.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Jackson with it. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. To Griffin. Doesn't get the bounce. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Personal foul, team foul number 2, Detroit Pistons.
Markelle Fultz at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Pistons ball here. Jackson. To Griffin. Oh, he had him there for a second. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Griffin. That won't go. Redick with it. Leads just a point. Runner's good there.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Screen coming. Jackson to Griffin. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Sixers control it. Fultz to Covington. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Another follow. Still no good. Cruises inside for two.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Won't go down. To Griffin. Curling inside. And draws contact. So, it's Griffin going to the line for two.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Sixers call for time. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a three. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
J.J. Redick trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. The free throw, good. Converts on the three-point play, and the margin is down to two. Now they get the intentional foul, and this one not over yet. Two huge free throws coming up in a two-point game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And he makes them both. Long Key from three-quarters court. The Pistons are the winners as they win this one by 4. That does it for my partner.
I got a confession. I possess the God particle. Lock me up for possession. Your relationship with God should be great for proper protection. If I am to show and prove, ain't no need to ask me no question. The segregation real, you should probably stay in your section.